All right, test 1, 2. Here we go. Rocking and rolling. Oop, let me fix this. All right. There we go. Let's get everybody in here. All right, great to see you all here today. Welcome, welcome for unfortunately the last beautiful day in OFA. Man, that is not fun to say. Let's get this set up. That is not fun to say at all. But gang, as you know, today is the last day of the One Funnel Away Challenge live coaching. We're going to have our groups, our communities still up in read only mode. So if you ever have comments or anything valuable that you have in the community, you'll always be able to go back and find those. And we're going to have all recordings inside of both One Funnel Away challenges. If you go to your ClickFunnels account in the top left, you have Learn and Connect. If you go to Learn and Connect, then courses, you'll see a One Funnel Away 2024 and a One Funnel Away 2025. All those recordings are also going to be stored inside inside those courses, so you can go back and find any of the valuable information that we've gone over the entirety of the training. All right, before we get too deep into sadness, let's have some fun together for the last day. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything that you need help with? Today is the day to get that help. If you have a question, please just raise your hand inside of Zoom. At the very bottom of Zoom, you'll see a little heart. That heart says react. If you click the heart, there'll then be a physical button where you can raise your hand. And most of you have those hands up. Love to see that. So today is Expert Friday. From 11 to 12, we have open coaching. Ask me any question about anything. From 12 to 1, we would typically do expert-only questions, but there's not too many of us in here today, so I think we can just do open coaching for both 2 hours. Let's get it started with Aman. Good to see you, Aman. How can I help today? If you're available, Aman, if you're working, if you're doing the thing.
I'm sorry, did you call me out, brother?
I can hop back to you anytime soon.
No, don't hop back, man. Did you call me out?
Cool. I think Aman is on a call, probably changing the world. We'd love to see that. I will just unpin you. Oh, Vladimir.
Did you call me out?
I see Aman FS.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, I think that's me. Is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's Amanda. I don't know why it says that.
Oh, Amanda. What's up, Amanda?
Hi. All right. I have really one quick question, and then because I got to run because I have this party coming in. So yesterday, remember I talked about the shipping?
Yes.
I don't think you ever showed me how to set up the shipping, the trial after. Like, how do I set that?
Yes.
But I did join I joined the other thing yesterday, so I will be there next week. I'm still trying to navigate how to get around that. But yeah, is there any way you could just show me really quick how to set up the shipping after the trial ends?
Let me see if I can figure that out really quick.
Is there if I put the shipping on just the product in the shipping area, it's like I think I told you, it charges for the first bracelet as well.
Correct.
I know there's not much time today. If you need time to figure it out, I think I had emailed you if there's, you know what I mean? I don't want to take too much time because I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of questions on the last day.
Let's do that, Amanda. I actually don't have the right product set up in this account right now.
Okay.
So yeah, let's do that. I can figure this out for you later
Okay.
today.
Did you see my email? I don't know if it went to spam. Sometimes.
No. I believe I saw that come through. Let me see. Let me just double check.
Okay, it's A Taflock 02. It's like a weird email.
Yes. No, I got you right here. You're good to go.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to take too much time. So if it needs some time, I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of things. I just want to say thank you, everybody, for the groups. Thank you so much. I appreciate everything. I said what I had to say yesterday. I'm gonna run to this party. You guys, I'm sad. I'm gonna be listening on my headset though. I have it set up.
Awesome.
I gotta hook it up.
You're too cool, Amanda. Have an
All
amazing
right.
day. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you. It's been such a blessing being here.
Awesome. Thank you for the kind words.
All right,
Okay. Oops, sorry. There you go. I got you. Okay, let's hop over to Vladimir. Good to see you, Vladimir. How can I help
Likewise,
today?
buddy. Likewise. Listen, I will be brief and to the point as well. Let me share the screen. Number 2, Dante. Just if you don't mind, just sharing is not turned on. Okay.
Oh, no. I have it. It's just in a weird spot in the browser form. I got it. Okay, you should be good now.
All right. Let me share the screen. I want to make sure that I just got a couple of things going on here. So what we got here is, I'm going to blow this up. So what we got here is the preview. This is what's going to happen when somebody taps on the NFC on the Grandmaster's box.
Cool.
This is something that I will. I was looking at. I've struggled a little bit to actually put into a reality to set up the gate with the code. I'm still working with my man Claude on that. But
Cool.
what I wanna do here is I would like to have quickly. I want basically this to be just to say the funnel to be named NFC. So it's not this my workspace, blah, blah, blah.
The domain.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So
So
it's a subdomain, actually.
yeah, right. To do that, we're gonna go top right main funnel settings.
Top right main, 1 second. That right here. Okay, thank you.
Bingo. Second slot is our domain. Hit that. Let's see what's available to us.
This at this.
Yeah. Great. So there's all the subdomains that you've made so far. Do you want to use one of those?
Now, if I use one of those, let's say if it's GMNY Baron or Havana /
NFC.
No, I wouldn't do actually NFC now, since I can use the GMNY. I want to do something more Masonic, maybe large. Or
Sure. Yeah.
no, I'm gonna do let's do because I already have Grandmaster GMNY, so I'm gonna do that Grandmaster because I don't want people accessing this, so I'm just gonna put / Grandmaster.
Great. Perfect. So go ahead and choose that domain. And then just down below, we have our actual path itself. Yep.
Okay. Grandmaster. Okay.
Yep. Let's update at the bottom.
Yeah, let me remove the ClickFunnels thing.
Okay. Oh, yep. There you go. Cool. Now, that is your funnel URL. I think you're going to want to also change your page URL itself. Because when you just showed me, like you previewed the page, when you land on the page, they're going to see this actual page URL. Like
this one?
Yes. Like copy that URL, click it. Yeah, put it in a new browser tab for me, and you'll see exactly how it works. Cool. So this is your funnel URL. That's what you run traffic to. But then when they land on the page itself, that page path, the page URL shows up. It's now all the steps in your funnel are running your domain, GMNY, but we want to set up that page path, I believe. So
yes, I want it to be the same if possible.
Yes, or they cannot be the same. They have to be at least slightly different. So let me show you.
So I can just do GM.
You could, yes. You could also do Grandmaster-1, Grandmaster-A, Grandmaster-NFC, or you could just do GM 100%.
Yeah, I would do GM, or I would actually do I'm gonna do SAR. because that's the Grandmaster that is. No, I'm just gonna do GM. I'm sorry. No, because I want to keep
Let's go back to
using
our
this.
account then. We'll set it
Yes,
up.
exactly. I want to keep using this as is, going forward. So
Perfect.
so how do I set it up?
Back to your ClickFunnels account. Okay, 3 dots on the page itself. Yes. Settings at the bottom.
Edit page?
Settings at the bottom.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, you're good.
Let me
And
get
now here's the page path itself. Make that the
no.
SRC, I think you said.
No, I'm gonna do GM
Cool.
because I
Submit.
want to use. Yeah. Okay, that's good.
You probably do not want to index this in search engines.
When
You
yeah, correct. This I don't. This I don't. You're right.
Yep. All right, go ahead and submit. Bingo. Now you change that page path. Good to
Fantastic. Fantastic. So and I set this up as an opt-in. Just while I got you here, basically, I might change this, but this is what matters, right? Because I'm promising the digital certificate of guarantee. I'm going to add the roller's name here and the date.
Yep.
So I'll change the video as well. I gotta work on that today, and I gotta add the gate. It's been giving me a bit of a, it's just not delivering what I want.
Mhm.
So
You turned this into an opt-in, though?
what happened?
You said you turned this into an opt-in?
No, so I used some page, Dante. Like I was quick to, it says opt-in as that was the
Oh, the template you got.
template, yeah. But
Sure.
I want this you see, like my goal here was but I'm still working on the details as I'll see them tomorrow and hopefully I'll get to talk the details, but I want to convert this into recurring. So this page would be another, selling a sign up for the, the Brotherhood of the White Ash, the premiums, the Masonic club. But I still haven't discussed that with the other guys, so I kind of want to leave it as is because
Sure.
tomorrow we're gonna have some in-person sales, and I need to place this behind the NFC chip so somebody does. Well, I gotta put the gate first, and then I gotta put it behind the NFC. Make this live, put it behind the NFC. Somebody taps it, he goes to this page, and then he can actually get his certificate of guarantee for the box he's purchased and
Yep.
and then get the video, which is exclusive video information coming from the master himself, well, not the master blender himself, and so on and so forth. And then I thought I had these just as just a quick pairing tips, just some additional value, so the
Sure.
page doesn't really look as empty, just two things, so yeah, like what do you think? I mean, do you I
I think
never,
it's great.
right? And
I
we
think
have,
it's great. I love how you built it. It's going to look awesome on mobile. No, I
yes,
think it's fantastic.
yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Send me the link, buddy, please. Do you need me to send you a
Oh, I
file?
have it. I have it. Hold on. I have it right here. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. I have it right here. And then I still will get to you an email, but let me get this to you right now. Oops, while I have you. Bingo. Just threw it in the chat for you, my man.
Excellent. Perfect. Thank you so much.
You got it. I'll see you next
All right.
week.
Take care, but later,
Great
man.
stuff again,
Cheers.
Vladimir.
Cheers. Later. Cheers.
Okay, Margaret is next. Great to see you, Margaret. How can I help today?
Good to see you as well. So I wanted to chew on, let me just kind of close a couple of things so I don't accidentally go to these. So one, before I forget, dropping things in the chat, you mentioned maybe earlier this week or last week that ClickFunnels has you could get certification.
Yes.
So where do I find that, or can you drop that in the chat? I'm wondering.
I don't know if I have that link handy for me right now.
Okay.
Let me check my bookmarks here. Okay, I don't have that link right now. Let me get with Greg. Greg Dakins. So Greg Dakins runs the ClickFunnels certification program, and Greg and I are personal friends, but that's literally who taught me ClickFunnels 8, 9 years ago, whatever it is at this point. Like I literally took his certification course, and that's what I did to learn ClickFunnels. So he's just awesome. He's a really, you're gonna, if you like me, you're really gonna like Greg. He's very similar.
Yeah, that's a nice TM.
Yeah, you're really gonna like him. And the program.
Okay.
The program's sick too. So I don't have that link on hand. Let me shoot Greg a message really quick and see if I can get it for you right now. If not, I can definitely get that by end of day.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know what, Dante? If you can find it, I'm interested in that as well.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. If anybody else is interested in any links or anything, feel free to let me know. Also, let me
I didn't even know this existed. I'm sorry.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's amazing. It actually also, by the way, gang, if I'm not mistaken, it comes with a lifetime ClickFunnels account right now too. So it's the sweetest deal ClickFunnels has ever made. It's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Also, for everybody else too, I just want to put my email in the chat. I know I've been terrible about my email these past couple weeks. One day I'll be able to tell the story of what we've been doing behind the scenes, and I'm really excited for that. But I want to give everybody my email. I truly have loved working with you, and I'm really proud of you as entrepreneurs and business owners and everything you've done. And I hope you consider me a friend as I consider all of you friends. So if you ever need anything, if you have questions about the industry, the market, what's going, like if you ever just need help or direction or anything whatsoever, I hope you all feel free to reach out to me at any time. I always want to be a resource and an aid to you. So, by the way, also, sorry, what I was saying before I got on that long ramble. If anybody has any other links that they need or any other like direction on like what to do now, feel free to let me know in the chat. I'll be happy to provide all those.
Awesome.
Hey, what else are we cracking on, Margaret?
Okay, so you put that in the chat. I just want to.
No, I did not. I didn't get the link yet. If I get the link while this session is happening, Greg does a lot of live trainings too with his with the cohort, so he may very well be live right now. But if I get it, I'll put it in the chat. If not, I'll shoot it to you in email shortly.
Gotcha. Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, so yesterday when I'm going to pick up where we left off yesterday. I was supposed to put my link for the pause. And so when I first tried to do it, it was like, yeah, no, we don't like that. You actually have to set something else up. And I put something in the chat and I'm like, and I kept fiddling around with it and it looks like I've got it fixed. So I want to check that out. And then I want to go back to the wait list. I just want to make sure that everything's clicking the way it's supposed to click in that process. So
let's do it.
I'm going to open my.
I'm glad we're doing this because I actually thought of one little thing that I like to do that I forgot to tell you in your wait list. So this will be fantastic.
Okay, maybe it's what I'm thinking about because I do have something I'm thinking. Okay, so we went to where did we go to the calendar? Where did we go to put that? Here. This is what we're doing. Okay, so right when I originally tried to put this in, it just wasn't staying, but it actually turned out fine. I actually got that link, this link for the what just happened? For the pause page. So this link, when they get to pause, it's going to actually, or to the end of the funnel, it's going to actually push them to the waitlist page where they can give us the information. Big thank you, and we'll let you know when the next web class is happening.
Now, to be clear, you said when they hit pause.
Okay, so I'm just saying. So at the end of the funnel, when they get to the pause.
Yeah, we're in your workflow. That calendar event, what you just showed me is going to fire when your calendar event ends.
Right. That's right. I got that wrong. Right, because we took out the other page.
Right.
Right, because I took out the other page. I took out we had a page right here. Like, sorry, blah, blah, blah. But I took that out. And I like nice, clean, just me, nice, clean, simple workflows. I'm sure they'll get more complex as I get more, my acumen builds up in it. But for now, it let me logically think through it. Okay, so yes, so when it hits here.
Well, go back to your funnel. Let me explain this. At the very top
No,
left.
I'm getting it wrong. When it hits zero, yes, okay, I
Yes.
do,
Take me into grant readiness.
yes,
You
and I keep,
set your event itself. Click that blue calendar. You set an event. When is this event timer? Did it already click?
yes, so now we're past the timer. I have to reset everything, so it's it's zeroed
So
out
your
now.
timers are on zero, then correct. Your event has gone past, your timers are on zero. If somebody goes to the page now, they will meet the after event because the event has happened and they will be forwarded to that URL you put in for the waitlist. But it's all about the timer and the event here.
Yes, okay, so I got that, okay,
Cool.
right. Slept
And then
on it
what? Do you
and
want to go look at the waitlist funnel now?
yes,
Let's do
so
that.
that's clear.
Nice.
And I just kept it simple, like you said. I'm like, I don't need to put a whole bunch of stuff in it. So I just did I'll have you check it out. So we'll be back soon. Join our wait list for our next grant readiness web class. At your best contact information, you'll be the first to hear about our next class.
Okay, cool. This
Okay.
is really simple. I think a lot of times, first off, as I remember your webinar registration page, I think you had like blue backgrounds on your webinar registration page.
Yes.
What I'm going to be saying here is it would probably be good to make this page look and feel exactly like your webinar registration page. That
Okay.
way it's just congruent, right? They like I love you're using the same image, which I absolutely love. They know they're on the same page. They know it's the same thing. It all feels congruent. So you
Right,
might
right.
use that just a little bit.
Right. And I wondered that, but you made mention of white backgrounds yesterday. I was like, oh, okay, let me see. So, yeah, I can do that, go back to that.
And this
And
would
then,
work fine. Like if you were to run traffic to this, like I love a white background, but you're running traffic to the other page, and
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
page is going to kind of set that brand.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go grab that
Take me
color.
back in there to look at that page. Go back in the editor. Yeah. Do you know when your next one of these is happening?
Oh, yeah, next week, next
Oh,
Thursday.
yeah. I figured so. So I want to say we'll be back next week. We're
Okay.
having another encore presentation next week. Fill in your information below to guarantee your registration. Yep.
Okay. We'll be back next week.
Let's go to that sub headline and type it in. Yep.
Okay. And we're going to
We're going to
say,
say we are having an encore next week.
and
Fill
what else
in,
is,
I would say period after that or exclamation point.
yeah, like exclamation points.
There we go. We're having an encore next week. Fill in your best information below. No. Stay right in that sub headline.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. To guarantee your registration.
Guarantee your registration. Okay, yeah.
Boom.
Makes it
Lovely.
so yeah, so that guarantees your registration is like you better sign up right now.
Urgency and scarcity, baby.
Urgency and scarcity. Not
Right.
I'll come back to it. It's like, yeah, no. Okay.
Yeah, not like, oh, it must be happening sometime. It's no, this is happening next week. Make sure to get registered. This is where also a lot of times, Margaret, people would add in some sort of lead magnet or some sort of like free thing so they could be doing that and you're staying front of mind in the interim here. They might
Okay.
give like a calculator, a free assessment tool that you would use. And it's just so they are not forgetting about you. They're staying in there. They're doing the thing. When your emails hit, they recognize them, staying front of mind.
Okay. And so I don't need this then.
Realistically, no. All that needs to say is you could just say your best information below, literally. Awesome.
Cool.
Done. If you wanted to, you could add icons on the left and right of that are arrows pointing down. You could either just add emojis, or we have our icon picker. So yeah, go to your settings. Like, one really cool thing, I didn't realize people didn't know this, but like if you're just typing in a ClickFunnels text box, you can just add emojis like you're typing to a friend or typing in an email, and
I
they'll work.
didn't know that. No,
Yeah, I realized a lot of people didn't know that. But we also have our specific icons. Scroll me down, and we can see at the very bottom, icon before, icon after.
so I don't have. So I must need to put this. It's not letting me. Oh,
There you go. You
gotcha.
toggle it on, saying, I do want to use an icon. Now scroll me down just a little bit. That top one, if Fab FA 500, yep, if you click that, that's the whole list of icons. Now you can
I didn't
filter
know.
the icons, so you can type right at the very top,
Okay, right there.
and then maybe down.
Oh, I see it right here.
There you go. And now there's a bunch of stuff with that. Yeah, right. There you go. Exactly. So
Nice.
feel free to take your time and look at your icons. Also,
Yeah.
by the way, if you find custom icons, you can always bring those into your account.
Okay, didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Either.
So that's
Okay.
icon after. Let's go to icon before. Go back to your text settings. Yep. Let's go down and turn on the icon before.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Icon
you
after.
got it. That was it. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Same thing.
Gotcha.
Type down.
Got it.
Yep, that's right. Now, look at that. It made your text line go to that one line. That's weird. We need to decrease our text size by 1. So just go to your text settings. All right. Click your 3 dots on the style just to your right. Correct. 3 dots. Yes. Great. Now we have our font size. You can just type to the very right. Yes, right there.
Mhm.
I would do 1.7000.
Okay.
Yeah, remove everything. Yep.
Hey Dante, since I gotta go, listen, I'm done with this. Okay, I purchased the thing. I was able to get it done. I used
Awesome.
All right, so we good. No worries on the email, brother.
Yep,
Oh, so
you're good
just
to go,
wanna-
man.
I just
Great.
wanna put some love in the email. All right.
All right, you got. Well, I'll still respond to you, Vladimir, but it's great stuff. Looking forward to seeing you next week.
Like,
Okay, so that.
So it looks like that's still a little too big. Let's do
Right.
1.6800.
Whoops.
Still a little too big. Let's try 1.6500. All right, let's try 1.5.
There we go.
Perfect.
Works.
There we go.
I did not know. That's good. That's good. Those little small things, that's what really is awesome about this, is that the little things that we don't, that this is like in the weeds, down in the dirt, under the ground. Oh, yeah, there's the seed germinating right there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's
Actually
perfect.
sharpening a skill set. Building funnels and just learning how this editor works quite literally is a skill set.
Okay. Yes, I agree with that. It's a whole nother, it's a whole nother discipline. It's just crazy. So you're recommending, because I could give them, and I'm assuming it would be on this page, I can do it later, but to put something, while you wait, you could be working on this, or some sort of free assessment.
Exactly. It would we would change our headline a little bit. It would be like, we will be back next week. Subheadline would say, fill in your best information below to guarantee registration and get my profit calculator and get my assessment tool completely free while you wait. And then
Okay.
literally, it's the same. It would just be your best information above the input. It's like same thing. Just these are really, really simple pages.
Okay. So I'll do something like that. Perfect.
Well, you don't have
Okay.
to start. I think this is probably a great start for you, Margaret, and it leaves your workflow really, really simple. People are probably your webinar is in high demand. People want that thing. So I imagine sending them to this page, you're going to get great conversions. You're going to have a big wait list. So I don't know that I would I don't think you need to do that immediately. But if you notice that conversions are low, or if you just get if you notice that this is really working, you're getting a lot of people registering in that Thursday to Sunday time period, well, then maybe you want to come back and put a little more juice there, put a little more incentive for them to actually fill this out and
Okay.
do the
Awesome. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. I
cool.
will do that as well. I'll keep that in mind. So let's go to the thank you page because I do have a question about the thank you page. So congratulations. You're on the list. Can't wait to have you at our next class, web class. So I was thinking the welcome, the welcome email or I think it's a congratulations email. Either way, it's the first email that they get when they come to the top of the funnel. And so I'm wondering, I'd like to use that same email because that's exactly what they would get and says, hey, I didn't want to do a new email because it all does the same exact thing, but I don't know how to attach it to the funnel.
I think I know exactly what you mean. At the very top, let's go to your workflows. My little drawing tool is not working anymore. There we go. So here's this workflow. When somebody opts into your opt-in page, they get added to this, and really we're just tagging them here. Are you saying from here you do not want to send them an email? You just want to add them to your existing workflow that gives them all the emails? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I wasn't saying that, but now that you bring it up, that
Well,
would,
before we get to that, then what were you saying?
okay, because that's interesting because I didn't know, because I was making an assumption in my mind. If they get the first email, which if they came through the funnel normally at the top, well, that gets kind of interesting. So Dante, how do they get back to my original top of the funnel if I'm pushing those that are coming to my funnel through this wait list? How do we get back to the top of the original funnel in terms of them going to that page? So now I've got these two different things going on, and so is that overriding, or I guess that's interesting. So I'm confused about that. Now I'm confused. Does that make sense?
It comes down to how are we going to email these waitlist people?
Right, right. So if my people are coming to the original lead magnet page,
Yep.
so when I ended a web class and they signed up for, or they tried to go out to the page, they get that, sorry, we'll be back, soon. And I'm okay with that. In this regard is that, hey, you should have been awake. You should have been, focus, whatever. They missed it and they didn't. It's like, oh, dang,
Yep.
and in this case, we're sending them to this page, which is also fine. I think either way has its pros and cons, right? But now that we have this set up, what about that lead magnet page? How do they? I don't want everyone to go to the wait list. I want them to eventually. I want them to go to the lead magnet page. How do
What
I?
do you mean webinar registration page?
Yes, the register, right, which is the first page, which is my lead magnet.
Remember, you're always driving traffic to that webinar registration page, and your timer dictates everything there. So from right now, Thursday to Sunday of this week, that timer is going to be at 0. Anybody who goes to webinar registration comes here to the waitlist funnel.
Okay. And then when I set the,
That's right. Next Monday at 12 o'clock at night, the event restarts. So next Monday to next Thursday, anybody who goes to the registration page, they land on the normal registration page. Does that make
okay,
sense?
yes, that's perfect. Okay, so that's where I was
here,
at the
it really
disconnect.
comes down to how are we going to email people, right? You're going to have all these people are going to go and they're going to opt in and to get on your wait list. And then it just comes down to, hey, how are you going to email them? What are you going to do? And I would just send a broadcast personally. You want to, I would want, there's a couple ways that we could do this. I would just, for simplicity, I would just send them back to my webinar registration page.
That's what I was thinking, because there's multiple emails and nurture emails that they're going to get. And if I do one email, they're still not in that funnel process.
Now, we're tagging your contacts. So I'm going to show you something really cool in a second. We can manually add contacts to workflows. So you could just manually add them. I would, that's something you have to do every week, though. That's a pain in the butt, right? What if you ever forget? I would always just send them a broadcast email on Monday. Hey, we've pre-registered you for the web class. We can't wait to see you this Thursday at this date and time. To lock in your registration, just click this link and put in the same information you gave us earlier. Just send them back to the webinar registration page, but I would just pre-frame it like, hey, to confirm your registration.
Right.
Yeah, and then you're exactly right, Margaret. Send them back to the registration page, have them opt in there, and then they go through the automation that you've already set up.
Okay, so I'm telling them that I pre-registered them.
Yep.
And what does that look like? Am I actually doing that, or I'm just saying that because they're on the wait list, because we have their information already in the system, and then they're just reconfirming that I actually want to be in the class this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Really what they're doing is what we're really doing is sending them back to my webinar registration page where my workflow is set up. I'm really pushing them there to go opt in there so that they get my automation that comes afterwards.
Okay, got it.
Really all that I'm doing. I'm just pre-framing it to them as confirm your registration. That way I'm not telling them like, hey, I need you to go opt in here so you get these emails.
Right, exactly. But that's my goal. That's my goal. That's the objective, is for them to get, to go down the bunny trail, and make sure that they're getting everything that everyone else would get when they go to the original registration page.
That's exactly right. Yep.
Now, am I calling my registration page something about, because to me, the registration page is my lead magnet page.
No, you're correct. Webinars are really unique in that registrants for the webinars are also leads. To register, anytime somebody gives you a name and an email, that's an opt-in. So what they're opting in for, your lead magnet, is the presentation itself.
Yes,
so
it is. That's correct.
You're not wrong in saying that at all. You're 100% right.
Okay, great. So then now,
here's the thing I was thinking about telling you to do, and there's two ways that you can do this, okay? Let's look down the road, Margaret, 6 months down the road. You've had 6 months of people coming to your wait list and opting into your wait list and doing the thing. So for all 6 months, come on, drawing tool, please work. For all 6 months, everybody is getting that tag step that you made, which is, golly. Let me just try and it's so much easier when I can just,
No worries.
Can I use like stamps like this? No, that's not going to work either. Okay. Well, what I'm looking at right now is your tag step. For 6 months, everybody is going to get tagged, and click that tag step for me, please. We just made a blanket tag, GRF waitlist. So for 6 months, everybody coming in is going to be tagged as GRF waitlist. But then how do you tell the people that opted in last week, from last month, from 6 months ago?
Right.
So what we could do is we could change this tag every single week. You could make a double tag, which is just common that people do. And there's no right or wrong for what I'm about to show you. There's no right or wrong option. It's whatever works best for your brain and just kind of how you actually work. We could tag everybody with GRF waitlist and then add another tag, which is the date that they're opting in for. So we would have another tag that's GRF waitlist 4/3, whatever next Thursday is, right? April 3rd, 2026. And that way you could always just look by tag to find the people that opted in for that week's webinar, instead of just seeing a whole list of people tagged. Does that make sense so far?
Yes, because if I send a broadcast email and I search for just GRF wait list, it's going to bring everyone in, and that would be redundant for them, or they've already taken the web class, or they've already bought the thing that I'm selling, the course.
Most importantly, you're burning up the list as these
Yes.
emails coming from you. They're not associating emails from Margaret as valuable, and I should look. They're associating them with trash, and that's not what we want to do.
Exactly.
So,
Yes, it would be too much. It would be too much. Yeah.
It would. So an easy way to differentiate is just to change the second tag each week, and you tag them with the date that they're registering for. But there's another way that we could filter. You could easily just use a blanket tag like this and use filters inside your broadcast. Open up a new browser tab, please. I'll show you how it works. myclickfunnels.com. Contacts on the left-hand side, or customers and then contacts. Bingo. These filters I'm about to show you, it's the same filters inside of a broadcast. So right above your contacts, there's a little filter button on the left-hand side, just below
right
the
here.
Yeah, great. So now we could filter by tag. That's the top middle option, contact tags.
Okay, contact tags.
Yep. And then the tag is, and you would search GRF waitlist. It's actually right in the middle. Yep, exactly. Apply. So now, via the filter, this is only showing you contacts who have that tag of GRF waitlist. We would do an and in this filter. We want to see all contacts with that tag, but only contacts who opted in during this date, this time period. Then it's like, okay, of all my people who went on the wait list, only show me the people that opted in last week, for instance.
Right.
Does that make so? Click
Yes.
look at it really quick. And it's going to be activity and created at. Sorry, it's at the very top. Yeah, you could do a couple different ones. Like in your contact activity, which is the orange ones in the middle, in the left-hand side, opted in on funnel step at. That would be a great one for you to use. Do you see that one? Just left.
Right here.
Left.
Yes.
Yes, there's that one. There's also, yes, exactly. And then you could choose that funnel step and the date and time. But that's all we're doing. If we use just one tag, we would just, in our broadcast, we would just want to filter all of those tagged people by the date and time that they opted in. Everybody with this tag who registered within this date and time. Does that make sense?
Yes, that makes sense. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot better in terms of not just having forever, waitlist people getting unnecessary information, emails, and all of that. So the ones that opted in.
The double tagging option is really cool, and it's really simple and easy. It also fills up your account with a bunch of different tags, and it's just not how a pro would do it. This is how a pro would do it. It would be a blanket tab to all people, and then we would filter those people for the specific email, because you might want to also send a broadcast out to people who registered 4 weeks ago but never showed up, right? Well, now you can filter that list, or you could filter those tagged contacts very simply.
Okay. So when I do, for that example, opted in on funnel step at, would it allow me to put in a date or put in
I believe so. Use the left option. The very left tile in that row.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
rule. Click your.
Oh yeah, gotcha. There, boom goes the dynamite. Love that.
Well,
Love that.
There's different ones, right? In the filters, you can also do contact created at, or you can just do visited page, right? So they didn't even have to opt in. Did they just visit your waitlist page? We have great filters. You could filter down these customers very granularly.
Nice. Awesome. So that helps. So back to the original question, when they get to
your other tab, one of your other browser, I think the left one, cool. Here is where you want to be, I think.
Yes, this is where I want to be at. Okay, so I get that. Okay, so
You can just click discard. You're good. You didn't make
Discard.
any changes. Cool.
Right. Okay. So now just say everything's normal. There's no unusual anything. I'm not 4 weeks out or whatever. But for next week, and someone's registering, 10 people registered now, 100 people registered now, or came to the wait list now.
Yep.
I want them, and I think what you're saying, let me go back through this, is that, hey, and I'm pre-framing to confirm, or I'm pre-framing, it says, hey, we pre-registered you, just, and we send them back to, that's a broadcast email, is what I have in my notes. Do a broadcast email, says, hey, we pre-registered you for the next web class, go out to this link and just confirm and put in the same information.
That's exactly right. So that's exactly right. That would be a broadcast, and I would send that broadcast out on Monday. By the way, you can schedule broadcasts as well. So you could make this like Monday morning. It could be one of your first tasks on a Monday, but schedule it to go out at like 10 a.m. or something like that, whatever you want. But yes, that would be a broadcast email that I send out on Monday, and that broadcast email contains the link to my webinar registration page.
Okay, great. I'm gonna highlight this. Okay, so I know what the heck I'm. Okay, so that was hung up in my brain. Is that what you wanted to share with me? You said you wanted to share one thing with me.
No, the one thing was really tagging and filtering your contacts. That was the biggest thing I wanted to share with you.
Tagging and filtering. Okay, all right. So you did share that with me. So it looks like I have my funnel in order. I have the wait list, which is great. And I think that's it. And I won't put in, some additional thing for them to do. And I like that better because in the course, they actually get all of these things anyway. They're going to get the assessment and all of that they're going to be able to use whenever they want to on opportunities. So I think I got that. I think I'm clear on everything that I need to do. I'm just trying to wrap up week 4. It's just been dragging on and on, but I still have test subjects in it and paid, but I've been working with them on stuff, so I've kept them from going into week 4 at the moment. But yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good with this. Thank you.
Awesome. You're more than welcome, Margaret. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you.
No words. You're amazing. Amazing. Okay, so I appreciate you so much. Words could never convey really the depth of my heart in this. So anyway, yeah, thanks. I'm good to go.
Awesome. Thank you, Margaret. Love to hear that. Okay, let's hop over to Doug and Ashley, and then we'll hit Rosie after that. Doug, good to see you, man.
Hey, brother, how are you?
I am living the dream. How are you?
Dude, I feel like we should all be like somewhere with like a beer and like we're giving you a pocket watch, like the retirement thing. It's like, come on now. But it's okay. We'll let it go. We'll let it go, but we won't let it go. Or cigars.
Don't let it go. Don't let it go. I love that.
Yeah, like Vlad needs to put up the cigars. So we're all like hanging out here and find Charlie and his whiskey. But it's okay. Anyway, so I don't have questions. I just wanted to show you. So actually I do have a technical question. So everything is just coming at some point. Like I said, you can, if you respond to an email, we can stay in touch, which would be great. But I wanted to show you. So the biggest challenge I'm having, and I'm trying to figure this out. The only thing I have not done yet is go to support. Is when I'm selling my courses, they're buying my course. They buy the $11 product, they get into the course, and then everything else they have, it's supposed to be locked, and they're supposed to. Oh my gosh, the challenge is I've gone through Omni, I've gone through AI Todd Dickerson. I did what it said, and it's kind of working, but it's not like, it doesn't show it locked. And so I'm like, well, maybe this isn't even a thing. I'll show you. First of all, I'll just show you my screen because I'm really happy with how all this came out. Wait, let me find the right tab because I got 1,000 tabs going. You know how this goes. Let me get over here. Okay, we're going here. Okay, so here's my course home screen, which I'm very proud of how this came out. I love this beyond all measure.
It's so good.
I know, right? So these are my basic 3, my $11 product, my $197 add-on, and my $997 add-on. This is my top 3. And so, of course, here, let me wow you. The things that I've added, this just, Oh, this blows me away. So as I keep going, my ad copy unleashed, ad creatives that captivate, I love the red, offers that dominate, unstoppable email engine, and then sales page overhaul, which you can probably guess what all these are. So all of these will be things that will be coming. They can buy all these last five, they can buy all individually, or they can get them all for a discounted price, which I still don't know how to do that. But so I've gone through and I have all these. What Omni was telling me, I'll go to my ClickFunnels. What Omni told me is I've got the first one up here, is you go to like Bulletproof and you edit it. And then you come down here to your URL and you go to your upgrade offer and you put the offer to the checkout for that. So if they're not enrolled, when they buy the $11 product, it's automatically set up that they're only enrolled into the $11 module. So they get access to that. And if they click on this one, it automatically takes them to the checkout to get my 197 offer, which I have tested myself. I bought my own product fakely and it does that. The challenge is it doesn't show any of these as locked. So technically, if you were to go through and buy my $11 product, it just shows all these the way they are. Doesn't show anything, including this one. So if I click on it and go, ooh, what's the Bulletproof campaign? It'll take you to the product page and say, oh, you've got to buy it, which obviously is a way to do it, but it just doesn't give that like, oh, this is locked thing. So I'm not even sure if that's something I have not reached out to ClickFunnels support yet to say, is this even a thing? Or am I just going to have to leave it the way it is? So if they see it and go, ooh, I want to know what God mode is, they click on it and then it goes to the checkout. So I'm not sure if you have insight, if you've seen it that way, or if this is something I'm dreaming, it's just not available. So, because I've done it the way it said, I've got it set up to where they can't get into it, they have to buy it, but it doesn't really show locked. That makes sense. So,
Take me back to your courses, please.
Pachuga.
I love that. I say it all the time to mine. You did that in the module settings. So you did 3 dots on the module itself.
Yes.
I want to go to your access tab, top middle.
Okay.
Okay, right.
These are the only 3 that I've actually got products for yet. The other ones are just placeholders, obviously.
Yeah, sure. 100%. Click settings on audience God mode.
So it'll show you what they actually get access to is that one and none of the others.
Correct. Okay. You can close that down for me. Let's go to your course settings, top right.
Oh, where are my course settings?
There's going to be a little settings cog at the top right.
Hello. There you are.
Hello. Okay. Yes, scroll me down here. Keep going. Okay. Oh, okay. Show to non-members. You want that as yes. And there you go. Put the upgrade URL in there, Doug. There it is.
Well, but see, that's like for the course settings. So, I mean, like that would
That's
be
for the entire course itself. You were in the module itself earlier.
Right.
Now we're doing this for the whole course.
But I don't have a product to buy the whole course. Remember, I'm selling them the $11 product to give them the first module, and then they buy each module number 2 and module 3 is by itself, and then the other 5 are by themselves as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So, yeah. So doing an upgrade URL here I don't have something that gets all of it, because then you're like, I'm telling them it's $11, not some $3,000 course. If they buy all of it, they're going to spend almost $3,000. So it's almost counterintuitive. I know. I've looked at that too, and I was like, well.
Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm just working it out.
Yep, you're good.
Open up your advanced settings, configure those for me.
Okay.
Yeah, back to settings, scroll down a little bit. There's advanced.
Yeah, and yeah, these are templates.
Right. These are templates.
Yeah.
And then again, that's like a unauthorized redirect is if they're trying to access and they don't have access to the course.
Right.
Okay, so sorry, you can close this down, please. I'm just trying to wrap my brain around it. This is logistics. So go to your outline, top middle, yes. Right. So you made one course, but each module is essentially its own course that they get
Technically,
access.
yeah. Yeah, it's technically, well, yeah, each module is its own little mini, yeah, it's its own lesson, which would be in a normal course, the ads made simple course, but then you've got each module, and I'm basically charging them per module as its
Yes.
own technical mini course. Exactly.
Right. Okay. I think one tab to the right is your actual customer center, like one browser tab at the
Oh,
top.
I'm sorry. Actually, no, one tab to the right, that's actually that. And then this one's actually my web page, which I'll look at. So if you
Yeah,
want
well,
to
give me that. I want that URL. No, not that one. The other
that
one.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put
where
that in
is
the
that?
chat. Let me just engage with it. Because this is the course right? And what I'm looking at, the thumbnails are for each module inside the
Yes.
course.
Yes, that's yeah.
Yeah.
The $11 product is the front door. It gets you in. That gets you the first module. And then obviously OTO1 is the second one, the bulletproof campaign. OTO2, the 997 is audience God mode. Those top three is my initial flagship funnel. And whatever part you buy of each one is whatever one you get access to. And then the five that are underneath are there. And I will start hitting them in the back end with emails about it. So they'll see them. And that was kind of the whole goal. They go, oh, what's ad copy? I need help with ad copy. They go click on it and it's like, cool, you can have it for $297. Or I need email help. Boom, there's that. And so, which again, worst case scenario, I have them all set up to URL to the product, but it's that whole mental thing of there's a lock there. Like I don't like or grayed out. And even I think even Omni on ClickFunnels said it would be. It's just a matter of, it's either something I'm missing or it may not be, but
I feel like you have this set up right. And I have to wonder if the reason that it's showing this way is just because you're logged into your account, which has access to everything. Have you tried this in incognito window by chance?
not incog, but I made a purchase on my phone.
Cool.
And I did the whole new, and again, I get the whole new course available. And when you
Cool.
click learn more, you go to it. It didn't have me create a password. It logged me in automatically. So I'm
Okay.
not sure if that kind of, if I'm still logged in, but it does give me access. And so it shows, you can't see my phone because of my blurring, but you can see it all. So everything is right there is available. But if I click on like the one I didn't buy, it'll take me to the product page. So
But
it
it's
does
not, but you saying you want that thing shown locked, grayed out, and they
that.
don't, you want it to show that they don't have access, but they can.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I feel like you have this set up right.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Well, and again, you're the one would know if you've seen it before where it looks like that. Because again, I'm just going on a spatial, has this happened before? Is it even possible? And so
And
again,
like my mind right now is just feeling confused because I still see a bunch of ClickFunnels classic stuff too, and I also see so much custom code stuff. So, like, yes, I've seen a ton of stuff, but I'm 99% sure that it grays out and it very clearly shows that here's the thing, but you do not have access. I'm forgetting if it's a lock or if it puts a little grayscale over the top.
right.
I don't fully remember
Something that
that.
makes it different than what's actually available. And
Yes,
that's
I'm 99%. It does do that.
right.
And
Because
you would do it on the module level. You have one course, modules inside each course.
right.
Somebody buys $11 products that gets them access to the course and module one unlocked. Yes.
Yes.
So they see like 4 to 5 other modules. They're in the course. They
Yeah.
can see the modules, but they cannot view them when they
Access.
click. And it would, yes, I'm 99% sure that's a thing, Doug. Why that's not firing is miffing me. Go back to your account.
Oh, sorry. We're not sharing it. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm on you. I'm showing you yourself. That's funny. I was like, wait a minute.
Okay. Can we go to site and blog and then customer center?
Yep. which I'm very proud of my customer center too. I spent so
You
much
should be. It
time.
looks so good.
Dude, hang on. It looks like it's insanity what it looks like. So like
That's
I
so good.
I even have get my ad review. I've got sales going everywhere. So it's like that's, again, yeah. So this is where they get access to the ad, obviously.
So
So,
good.
and then no digital products are available right now because I don't have any, but obviously, they'd be right there. So,
Yep.
but yeah.
Um, okay, take it back to your account. Scroll me down on the settings here. Course enrollments should be on because I'll
Yeah.
see the enrollments of the courses that I currently have, which is exactly right. Okay.
Right. And
Keep
like
going down.
everything else is just, that's it.
Where would this not be firing from? We have it listed in our customer center. Customer center takes me to the course itself. They're in the course. They have access to mod one. And then from there, every module is also listed.
Yeah. Because I don't want to necessarily create a separate course for all these, because
No.
even with that, they would never see that because it'd be like, hey, I have this other course, but it would never be in front of their view unless they click on a link, even in the customer
Well,
center.
what you would do is you would have to put a dummy module down on every single course. It'd be like a dummy module 7 that is literally built to look like, ooh, there's something here, but you don't have it. And you don't want to do that to every course. I love the structure that you're running right here. It's
Yeah.
really popular. People do this all the time.
Yeah.
Man, Doug, I do not know why that's not showing.
Yeah. Because I was like, obviously, I thought about that. That's why I went through and did it myself on my own phone because I know I had the
Mhm.
URLs set up. And I'm like, cool, the URLs, I want to make sure that it's and funnily enough, if you don't have a URL, which I think is also interesting, I checked on all the ones that I don't have a redirect URL, and it actually sent me into it. So even though they've only got access and they're only enrolled in the first one, I could technically click on all the others and it would give me access. So I don't know, again, if there's a glitch or if there's just something that's like, wait, because it's set up that you only get access when you buy this product, your access to this one module of the course. So it's
Well, I
interesting.
would want to check your products for that. Can we go
Yeah.
check your product really quick?
Yeah, for sure. And again,
Because
I only have the
what you
first
just
three.
told me, if I understand correctly, what you just told me is you bought the $11 product, which is
Right,
only module 1, but you
right.
were able to view and access all the other products?
Yep. Well, except for the ones I had the URL. So my two, the bulletproof and audience god mode, I had the redirect URL set up for that. But the other five, my placeholders,
Yep.
that I had the photos there that I haven't created products for yet. If I click on those, it literally takes me into it goes into lesson. Like
Right.
it goes past the module mode, which is interesting, but because technically you're only supposed to have access to one. But I wonder if just because I don't have a product, it's again, it's very interesting.
It comes down to the redirect URL is really what it comes down
Yeah,
to. Without
exactly.
that,
So,
yeah, it doesn't have anywhere to send them, so it just sends them in.
but yeah, so I have this set up right. I've got the simple add
Okay, so
module.
this is the product for my $11 purchase, yes?
Yep, and you got ads makes
108, that looks
sense.
perfect.
They only get
Okay,
one. Yep.
that's perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I have all that, and the other two OTOs are all set up the exact same way. So again, that's what you don't get access to. It's just a matter. It has to be something on the front. There's got to be some kind of styling or something because I've been the same. I mean, I know that Russell, even in OFA, he does it with videos. Like you're on a certain page and he's like, you can't watch this video until you watch this video. And you can see the lock at the bottom and you have to click one video and watch it. Hey, here's the setup. And then you can access to the next one. You're like, cool. Now here's this. And so each one of them's locked. You can't do it. So I'm like, yeah, that's basically what I'm wanting. I want that visual. And so, yeah, just trying to figure this out.
Hmm.
I will stump you on the last day, as is my way.
As you did. I can't think of any reason. You're using a custom course, right? Not a simple course?
I'm not sure the difference, but I just have I'm not sure because whenever I create a course, I just
Let's
go in
see.
and
Click your course. Yep. Go to customize. It's actually, sorry. Exit that. It's just below that on your tabs. There's a customize. Yes. Yeah, you're on advanced. So you are using a custom course, not a simple course, which is fine. Totally fine. Custom courses give you a lot more capabilities, but there may be some little weird thing that we do have to toggle because you're using a custom course, and
right.
it is just escaping me what that would be. So unfortunately, last day, I will have to have you get with support on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it looks like you've done it perfect. Redirect URLs, send them to the right pages.
Right.
But why it's not grayed out or locked, I just don't. Go back to audience God mode, 3 dots on that to the right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think I have the URL on this one set up yet. I may have. No, I don't have the upgrade on this one yet. But again, they're all basically the same.
Yeah. And it's like, what is here? Wouldn't be thumbnail, had nothing to do with publishing, and it definitely wouldn't have to do with path.
Which technically you can do a lock on this, but that's not like this. What Omni told me is this is you have to do like this locks it, so I have to do lesson 1 before I can get to this one.
That's exactly correct.
Right, which is great if they technically were, which in my email, and I might actually end up doing that with like the other ones, because in my email I tell them go watch the $11 one first. So at some point I might just lock this and say, hey, you've got to go do the simple one first, otherwise don't get ahead of the horse. But again, that's a good thing for students, but that doesn't really help me on the front end of locking people out and showing them that. And plus, it also, I mean, theoretically, I could put a lock image on it, and that would be great for that. But if you go in and buy all of them, then
they still have a lock image on them.
Lock image because it's basically an image. Exactly.
Can I chime in for a moment? I can't even believe I'm saying this. This is like Vladimir's will, when he can I chime in? So I have a course. And Doug, I don't know if you thought about doing like a drip. So I don't want my customers to have access to all of the courses all at once. I want them to do week 1 first. So I have it on a drip. I don't have it on a lock. I have it on, so when they come in, they get access to the first week. And then 7 days later, they get access to the second week, and so on, 14 days, 21 days. And it only unlocks when they get past those 7 days. So that works really well. And the assumption is, and I'm sure you're telling them in your welcome videos, is, hey, you got to finish week 1 first. And I give them that information that you have to, because this builds upon each other, right? And so it works really well. And then when they come in, they can't access anything other than that first week, and then the second week, and third week, and fourth week, and so on. So I'm saying that's just one way of doing it.
Yeah. And I like
the good option.
Yeah, I like the drip too. Again, the problem is you just don't know where people come in. I mean, everybody has to buy because it's not like buy the whole course and you get everything. Each thing is its own mini. So everybody has to buy the $11, but some people might bypass OTO 1 and just buy OTO 2. Some people might do reverse. Some people might not do none. So it's like the drip thing is great and I like it. But it's kind of like setting that up because we don't know where. And then again, some people might, once they get all the other ones live, they might pick and choose emails and not do the rest of them. So so I get it. That's all a back end thing once I get this figured out, because this one's all
right.
Yeah. So
I forced them to all go through the same, initial. You all have to do this. You know, wherever they come in, whatever week it doesn't matter. They go right at the top of those things. But I get it. It gets kind of complex.
Yeah, for sure. So.
Yeah, Doug, I just can't. I've been sitting here racking my brain, and I cannot think of what would not let that be grayed out. The only thing I keep coming back to is like, when you made your test purchase, did you use a unique email?
I did. I used one of my old school photography emails, but I will tell you again, when I went and clicked the button to access, typically you have to set up an account. Obviously, with Click, you have to do the pretty link and you have to set up an account, do the button to get access. This time it didn't. It just said, oh, you're logged in. So I'm wondering if that might be like I might just go create a fake Gmail or one of my
You can
obscure
make a
kid
fake
emails.
Gmail. You can use your same email, but make a new unique test. A new unique test ID. Do it like Doug plus final test 13. That's
Well,
a
that
brand new contact that you've never used before, guaranteed. So it
right.
won't have any other purchase, it won't have any other access tied to its account. I do wonder if you're just logged in on something on a profile that does have access to everything. So you could definitely try logging out, go make another test purchase, make a brand new unique tag for the ID so it's a new contact without any other purchases or access, and give that a try. But if you make a new contact and you're still seeing things not grayed out, 100%, I'd have to just get you a tech support right away.
Cool. So you said on Gmail because I thought I tried that with my old. It wasn't a Gmail, and I couldn't get it because I've created a contact and I added like test one, but it didn't send me an email because it says because it wasn't a Gmail. So with Gmail, it would be whatever my email is before the at gmail.com. So it would be whatever my email is plus test30 at gmail.com. It'll still go to that Gmail, correct? It'll
Yes,
set a
you'll
new.
still
Okay.
go to the root email, whatever at gmail.com.
Okay, so it just won't count. Okay, because I tried that with my Yahoo and it didn't work. So I was like, oh, okay. So I might try that too just to see because I'd like to. I have like multiple customers in my courses that are like, oh, your emails are undeliverable. So I'm like, oh, because I didn't do it right. So I might just check that and I might even try to do it from an incognito to see. But I will say when I logged in on my phone, it gives me access to the $11 one. I tried to click on the blueprint and it sent me to the product page. So it's telling me you don't have access to it because it's doing the right thing because I bought one, but I didn't get the other. So that was firing. It just wasn't showing grayed out. So again, I'll try it that way. And if anything, I'll do a loom and I'll record a loom for them and say, I thought this was supposed to be grayed out and everything else
Bing,
like that. But yeah,
bingo. I think you're exactly right with that. Your test probably won't go well. I think you're exactly right. But give it a quick try, and that way we can just confirm and it'll help set tech support even more.
right, cool. And then last thing, I was just going to show you. I finally finished my website. My favorite is I got the work for me. Well, God, all the way to the top. So obviously we've seen all of this, everything about it. I finished up my product. So I elected again. I love this. I put my $11 product is everywhere I am because that's all of it. And then obviously my ad review. So that is that. And then obviously my monthly coaching because I'm going to do a 3-day live coaching, like I said, which is again absolutely free to watch. And then I bold it out free to attend. And then it says grab a VIP seat, just like we do with OFA, and that'll be every month. And then obviously my absolute, if you want me to set all this up for you, here we go. And then after I finished all this was easy. This takes them to my $11 funnel. I realized like last night I was like, well, I'm gonna have to create a funnel for all of these. So I'm now in the middle of doing funnels because obviously well, they need a VIP seat. I feel like I'm signing up for OFA and I'm doing Russell's thing about, well, you want your VIP. So I'm in the middle of doing those, but this is all coming together so well. I love every bit of this. It's just amazing to me what it's turning into. And everything all points to my funnels and everything else like that. So I'm excited for this. And once I get that figured out, then I'm ready to click the live button and get ads running to it and go from there. And then the last thing was, where is it? Cool. Oh, I told you this. This was my favorite button to figure out. You can do a one-click upsell. So literally, I added my product here for my community. This is after they buy everything. This just talks about the community. And I realized you can actually put a product here. And the button says you can do a one-click. So literally, they just click this. It automatically does the $1 and then 29 after, which I don't have to take them anywhere. It just clicks that and it does it. You can with a button, you can do a one-click upsell, which I think is amazing. So I can get those last little whatever. And I did create a community funnel.
You know what else we do, Doug? You know what else we can do? We can
What?
make this a fake confirmation page. So you could actually make this an OTO page as its base, but put a confirmation element on it. So we're not actually closing the cart. The cart stays completely open, and that all goes into that one purchase. So it's one receipt as well. They're called fake confirmations. It's an
Interesting.
OTO. We would in ecom. This is where like we would when we show 6 other products you might
Right.
like at the bottom. this is exactly how we do it. Same thing with
Gotcha.
experts. Hit that confirmation. It's like just another chance for a couple quick OTOs. But I love that. That's so slick.
Yeah, and I do have I have a community funnel that I built as well, because on my website, on my main website, on my main website, it's like, if you want to know about our community, which is somewhere, if you want to know about the community, you can, and it takes you to all of that. And so they can, because again, I have to think about people that just hit my website from my social. They have no idea about my community. So when they get to the community, it takes them to my community funnel. And it runs them through everything. Talks about the $1 trial. It runs them through, this is why we're different than Facebook groups. This is everything you get for $29 a month, full access, trying to decide, and literally all about me, and and then literally sign up for $1 and all of that. So literally everything in my life is going back to funnels. This is night and day from my business, from my wedding thing. I'm just, every time I get something else, it's just like incredible. So I love it. It's amazing. I thank you so much for your help. Please email me so we can stay in contact, and I'll let you see, because 5 figures and 6 figures and 7 figures is coming. And I'm just finding out more stuff like Claude is, or excuse me, I have to say this in the last day. My wife has started calling Claude Claudia, because it's my secretary that like Trey said, he's like, I spend more time with Claude than my wife, and I'm having problems. I'm in the same boat. And she's like, you mean your secretary, Claudia? So it's Claudia for me now, because I'm spending so much time with my business associate, but it keeps suggesting new things. And so it helped me design my YouTube page for my shorts. And I'm going to look at that. And then also I will get back into blogging, just kind of expanding this into where it's going to go. So I'm excited for all of it. And I appreciate all your help. And again, cheers. We'll all cheer our cigar, smoke, and beer for all you've done. So thank you so much, my friend. You've been amazing. I appreciate you.
Always a pleasure, man. Always a pleasure. One idea for your YouTube channel. You're in a industry that people have lots of questions.
Yeah.
And they're usually just looking for information. So like you can do update videos. Every time Facebook has an update, you can definitely hook Claude up too, to have a chat that's always searching for this. Right. Anytime there's Facebook updates, like Facebook had the Andromeda update recently.
Yeah.
Anytime they have updates to like there's a new ad that's available or whatever it is, man, that's a video that you could make and put out, and it'd be so simple. These little 8-minute videos on like staying up to date with ads, they really help people grow channels. And it'd be great content for you to turn into shorts too.
One of the things I'm gonna do, because again, and I've realized this, obviously creating anything about a walkthrough about walking through Facebook Meta is always going to be changing. And so to keep myself ahead of it, first thing I'm going to say is these are changes all the time. URL and the UI might change, but the concept, like you're trying, if your meta business looks like mine, great. If it looks different because there's a new update, we're looking for the same thing. It's always going to be, there's always going to be campaign, ad set, ad. So find where your campaigns are. So to try to future proof myself, so I'm not having to create this $11 product every 6 months. But I like what you said too. Literally, I created a YouTube page because I'm doing Russell's. I don't have a social media. We talked about this. I'm rebranding completely. I have no posts on Instagram, no posts on Facebook at all, no followers at all. So I'm going to start doing his Do a Reel Everyday Challenge for a year. And because reels are everywhere, it's so easy to post to Instagram, then Facebook, then YouTube Shorts, then TikTok. So I had to create a YouTube because I'm just going to start throwing shorts at it because I have a place to keep that. And then I started getting the idea. Obviously, eventually, I might start doing longer form content. I don't really want to be the YouTube ads guy. I mean, if I start getting lots of views and they start paying me monetization and people want to pay me ad revenue to be on it, then I'm all in, let's go. But so I created that for that, but then I got the idea. You're right. It's like, there's a lot of people doing it. But even if I just did updates, if I had Claude just do that and say, hey, the only long form content I do is a 6-minute update, then great. Why not? Let's just, hey, these are the updates. It still works. The basis is here. Get the $11 product and just apply these changes. Just pay attention. You're looking for this instead of this. So that way I'm not changing that video. Now, of course, I'll update it in like 4 years or 3 years because you have to keep it fresh, keep it funky. But I'll do that. But so yeah, so I've got that goal. Same with the blog. I'm like, I didn't want to do a blog. I blogged for 15 years as a wedding photographer and didn't really get me much. But I think in this space, because it is so prevalent and the things that people search for, especially now that they're using ChatGPT as a search engine. If I can get that stuff in there, then you can start, with Metavine and all the other companies, you can actually start getting paid for your blog, whatever. So
Oh, yeah.
again, it's just all these little things. If I can start getting views on this subject, will it get me clients? Maybe, maybe not. But boy, if I can get ad revenue from it, then it's like, I'll sit down for an hour and write a 1,500-word blog page if they're paying me to be a sponsor on the side of it. Let's go. So it actually, Claude even said eventually reach out to Russell Brunson. I was like, there's a loop. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't it?
does ClickFunnels want to advertise on my blog post? I'm like, that is when I will just like say, all right, I'm done. So anyway, so yeah, so I love that idea. I hadn't thought about that, but you're absolutely right. That is a great way to just keep it on the L, to keep it doing it for me, because that way you don't have to keep creating it all the time. So I love that. Thank you for that. Just more nuggets from you, which is why you can't go anywhere. So,
We're working on it, Doug. I promise. We're working on it.
Thank you, sir.
Great
Appreciate
stuff,
it.
man. I'm really proud of you. Great. It's been really fun working with you over this time and just seeing the transformation and to get to sit here and see like where you've landed on what you are today. You did amazing, man. I'm really proud of you.
Again, it's all you, it's God, and it's my wife. Actually, hang on. It's my wife with God, and then I had to put those in the proper order because she was telling me 3 months ago, why don't you just do something quick with ads because you're good at it? I'm like, no, let's do brides, because brides, we've been doing this. And she's like, dude, you know how many people don't know how to run ads and would just do something for $10, something quick and simple. And I'm like, oh, and then it just went from there. And then you're like, are you going to teach them how to do ad copy? Because people don't know that. And I'm just like, no. And then I'm like, yes, that makes sense, because it's just one more facet. So I love you, my brother. I appreciate it so much. I'll let you get to Rosie. So God bless you, and we'll stay in touch.
Awesome. Thank you, Doug. Same to you, my man. Same to you. All right, let's hop over to Rosie. Good to see you, Rosie. How can we help today?
So just a question, but also for Doug, I was thinking, is the grayed out thing, would that be Pro Tools? Would they have anything to do with that?
No, I'm sure Pro Tools does have a code for that. Pro Tools pretty much has add-on codes to help you do everything, but that's something native that should be happening that's not happening.
Okay, I was just thinking about that. Okay, so
Appreciate
so my question is just about just real quick about the buy more machine. I just want to make sure that I just understand this. So the link that you put in there,
Yes.
that's just to get like the recurring calls and everything is here. But then I thought, what is that all that is, right? For the 3,000.
Oh, well, yes, but I think I should probably walk you through what exactly that is. So when you join, this is the order form for the buy more machine. And when you join the buy more machine, everything you're getting is over here on the right-hand side. So
Right.
yes, you're getting the weekly calls with Trey, but you're also getting the buy more machine course that comes with the funnels, the email sequences for fulfillment and abandoned cart. It's got the pages design. It's a literal plug and play funnel that you get. You're going to get the R&D department where we're running ads, we're testing products, and you get to see all that. You get a year of ClickFunnels for free. You get the traffic. We have so much in here that you're getting access to. Namely, you get free access to the in-person workshop. So literally, you just get a free ticket to the workshop. That's going to be happening May 11th and 12th. And we're going to have another one coming up after May if that doesn't work for you. But you literally get a free seat to that. You also get access to Trey's Ecom MRR school community. In this training, in the Buy More machine, we're teaching you 2 ways to make sales in e-commerce. Number 1 is the Buy More machine, and this is just straight e-com. You have a product that you want to sell, and here's how Trey sells one product, one SKU with one funnel. It's just straight up e-com. But e-com MRR is monthly recurring revenue. And that's all about how to create a community and then sell t-shirts or recurring products to that community. So you get both of those in there. And then you get ZenDrop Plus. You get a ZenDrop Pro account for the whole year. Startup Drugs is a bunch of entrepreneurial t-shirts that Russell made that you just get access to, and you could start selling those right away. You get Trey's t-shirt funnel. So if you want to start selling t-shirts or any subscription product, we have a plug and play funnel for you there as well. We also give you Rocketeer. And Rocketeer is sick. Rocketeer is actually owned by my buddy Blake Newbar. And that's Facebook ads without Facebook. So you don't have to deal with the Facebook ads manager. You don't have to go into the business manager. You just use Rocketeer. You make your ad there. Rocketeer does all the Facebook work. So that's everything that you get with the Buy More machine. What questions do you have from here?
Okay, so with that, so with the monthly recurring revenue, the ecom MRR, that's
Yep.
just a course, or is that something? Is that a course that I would just do on my own?
Kind of. It's actually a course and a community. Trey gives you 6 months free access to the Ecom MRR community, which he built in school. That's got a ton of people in it. All of them are running monthly recurring revenue programs. So you in school, there is a course. It's all the trainings that you need on monthly recurring revenue and ecom. Yes, all the training there, but also the communities there. All the people you can ask questions. There's a lot of great resources there inside school.
Okay, because the whole thing, you said you get 6 months free, but it takes a while to build a community because that's what I'm doing now. Like I'm trying to build my community. That doesn't
Not
happen
really.
overnight.
It
Right.
depends on what we call build a community. If you're talking about like 100,000 members, sure, that sometimes takes time. Sometimes it's super viral and it really hits, and you get 100,000 members in 3 months, right? Um, but not really, to be honest, Rosie. Like to build the community and get your first 100 people in there, a lot of people do that in week one.
Mm.
Yeah. We
And
show
that's
you in Ecom MRR, Trey's going to show you actually how to run Facebook engagement ads. It's an ad in Facebook targeting engagement, and you're going to be able to get people into your community for like under $1 normally. So there's a lot of really great ways to build a community and to build a community really fast.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, because I just wanted to make sure I understood what I was getting for the $3,000 because I knew it had that you guys were advertising the in-person event. I didn't know if that was separate or in there, but I see that that's now in there. And
Yep.
I guess my problem is having like an ad that I'm running and it's not working. Like, I guess will we dissect that? Because just like with you, we looked and we saw that the what is it called that's on there? Clarity was on there and people were looking, but I mean it still didn't do anything. Like I need help like in those stages where, Clarity is showing me things. I've tweaked it, and it's still not doing anything.
Mm. So yeah, that's exactly what the workshop is going to be amazing for. The workshop is a 2-day event, sun up to sundown. You bring your laptop, I'm going to be there, Trey's going to be there, and we're going to fix everything in the moment. Like Trey's going to be like, "Hey, if you want to sell ecom products, here's what the ad should be." You're going to tweak your ad to what he says. We're going to launch that ad right there in the moment. And then the next day, we're going to relook at ads and help you. Oh, this thing didn't work. It's probably this. Change this, shift this. Also the weekly calls where we address those kind of questions, Rosie. Yes.
Okay. All right, that has been helpful. All right.
Cool. Do you have other questions? I'd be happy to answer.
No, that's it. I just wanted to be clear on what you get. And this was helpful as far as, here's everything you get, but I still had like questions that I just asked, but this has been clear. So I just wanted to know what to do so I can move to the next step or not. So
Cool.
thank you.
100%. The next step would be buy more machine. That's what Trey is doing with us. That's the next year of coaching at the very bare minimum. It's going to be way longer than that, I'm sure. So definitely the best thing. And that event is filling up fast too, Rosie. So I'd love to see you there. Again, we're going to have tons of events. If the May 11th and 12th doesn't work for you, we're going to have another event next quarter. So don't worry about that. Whenever you go in on Buy More Machine, you get a year to choose an event that works for you.
So is that last question? So is this lifetime access or do we have to pay every year to keep going?
No, this is going to be lifetime access to the course. The only thing you'll have to re-up on is just ClickFunnels next year, but more than likely you'll be on a yearly ClickFunnels plan anyway, and that's not going to matter.
Right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Dante.
You are more than welcome, Rosie. Any other questions I can answer for you today?
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Awesome.
Thank
It's
you,
been great to work
Dante.
with you, Rosie. You are more than welcome. All right, I'm going to remove that pin. Yeah, Vladimir, give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, and I'll get to you.
You got it, bud.
Hey, Vladimir, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Your cigars, you sell them anywhere, correct? Anyone can
Well,
get them?
and anywhere, yes, we sell them online, so that's omnipresent.
Oh, drop your info in the chat so I can grab it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not a cigar girl, but my brother smokes cigars.
Yeah, and then the beauty is that we actually personalize the product, so you get a very first high quality cigars. Then you can choose your own blend. So if you don't have, it's not one stop shop and one size fits all. So you get different flavors. You can
Okay.
get them in the same box, and then you can have your brother's name there. As a matter of fact, that's going to elevate obviously the and custom message.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
lastly, you can even put like, your family photos, you guys hugging each other, and then we engrave that on a box.
Okay. That's pretty cool. He's my twin
Oh,
brother,
sorry.
actually, so that would be interesting to do something. So is that your
And if you ever
web
need,
address?
yeah, BarronofHavana.com. Now that's that's not the funnel, that's the Shopify. That's our regular thing. And then this is we have actually come up with this exclusive line, and this is a limited edition, the first in 2.5 centuries. For the Grandmaster. That's not on my website. That's a subdomain that I'm running through ClickFunnels. And this thing is for the price, like, because we priced it for Masons, right? Like, this is not, and it's also a fundraising activity where your brother will
Yeah.
get a really special cigars for a very
Yeah.
reasonable price.
He would be interested. My grandfather was a Mason, and he wanted my brother to be.
I think your brother
you know.
should be a Mason.
You think so?
Of course. I mean,
Man, you did so good with that funnel, Vladimir.
yeah,
Awesome. Thank you.
we're moving.
You
We're
did
we're
so good
rolling.
with that, man.
Got it. Got your info. I'm good. Let you guys roll.
If you have any questions, I'd like to stay in touch for many other things, especially grants related. So shoot me a text so I have your contact
We'll do.
information.
We'll do.
as we-
I'll drop it in the chat, or I can send you an email. It's just, I don't have an email. No, I'll just drop it in the email. And I'm in the chat. My bad.
Yeah, no, I texted you my. All right,
Oh, I got you.
I put my
Gotcha.
number there for
Oh,
everyone
gotcha.
that wants to stay in touch.
Got it. Cool.
Love that.
All right.
Hackers, funnel hackers.
I'll
That's
shoot you a text.
You got it. Thank you, Margaret. I'd love to
right,
stay in
you're welcome.
touch. You got it, Doug.
Vladimir, what can I help with, my friend?
All right, so I got a couple of quick
And,
questions.
and
So now,
also, sorry, before we get into a final call for anybody else too, I know Mark and Nessie are here. If you guys have any questions, feel free to throw your hands up. I would love to help. All right, Vladimir, let's do it.
all right. So a couple of quick questions, bud. So number one, the cigars, actually the first batch arrived. So I will now look to give a notice on the that I was wondering, should I put a timer now and let's say cut out all the pre-sales April 1st, let's say. So give this week a final push to try to get as many boxes out. But
Yep.
at the timer, at a timer, you get a better understanding about the traffic is warm, so I don't know. I don't want to be disrespectful with the timer, but I also don't want people to drag and then complain they didn't,
Yes.
have an opportunity to actually get stuff, at a discounting prices. And then once that expires, how do you believe I should swiftly do the transition from the current pricing of where I only have 1, 3, and 5 boxes to the full-blown V curve? Should I like maybe copy the funnel? Like how do I like make another one? Like how would I execute that from the technical standpoint, where I just replace one with another without actually changing anything but the slightly changing the layout, right? All the copy will remain the same.
So in your funnel, you have 1, 3, and 5 right now.
Yes, I can share my screen and then we can talk
Are those
specifics.
going? Did you make specific order forms for each quantity 1, 3, and 5?
So no. So I have the order form is let me show you, but let's kill this. Let me kill all the stuff that could jam our conversation. I don't want to close that. Okay, my clip. Okay, so here is how I have it. So the order form is built. So the regular, right? Like it's a 2-step order form. I don't know. Let me actually hold on. I should probably go in a preview, right? I'm not, I don't think I'm locked. Dante, you there?
Woof. Okay, I'm back.
You are back.
Is it working? Whew, thank God.
Yes. All right. So here is
Oh, okay. So yeah,
So
so you're
I-
just gonna change this. Okay, here's what you're gonna do, Vladimir. On your sales page, you're gonna take off the 1, 3, and 5 quantities. You're no longer offering that. It's all just about buy the product.
Yep.
Then this order form, you're gonna make 2, 3, 4, and 10. And that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then let's say when I switch it, how do I like I don't want to be building on a live page, you know what I mean? I just want to do you advise me to pre-build it, and then at on March 30 or April 1st, like at midnight, I just kind of somehow switch from one to another funnel. Like how
That's a great question, Vladimir.
because I don't want to be
Fantastic.
building this on the spot.
Sure. Right. Like April 1, you're going to stop pre sales and go live. And you're like, I don't want to be up at 6 a.m. April 1st trying to set this up live on the page before anybody hits it. Very wise question. What I would have you do, let's go back to your account. Okay. So click your funnel icon, top left. There's my drawing tool back. Yeah. What I would do is I would clone the order form step.
Okay.
And then I would work on the clone and I would get the clone ready. So when the clone is ready, I'm just going to slide that up in place and I'm going to move this order form.
Gotcha. But I also have to clone this one, right? Because let's preview
Well,
this
I don't
one.
think so. If you preview that, I don't think so. I think most of this is pretty good. I would probably tell you to just do live edits on this because all you're really going to do is remove that section. Like just
Yeah.
delete that section and then a little bit of copy about pre-sales I think you have on there. We would just take away that copy, but that's it. Like this page pretty much is built. Would you agree?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So what I was actually going to do now is I am going to put a timer right here, and
Yep.
I'm going to put a timer on top of the mobile version, right?
Sure.
Right on top. The
Yep.
second thing is when the thing goes live, you're absolutely correct. I would just I'll put a price 186.95. Like I don't want
And I
or
think that'd
maybe
be
I
a
remove,
great
or
first
maybe I
split
remove
test,
the
Vladimir.
price.
That'd probably be a great first split test for you. You
Okay.
started this with the price revealed on the order form. And in that initial email, you had a 30% close rate, a 30% sales rate on your order form. That's amazing. You had a 20% click through rate too on this page. I think it was even higher than that.
Yeah.
So you hit metrics to a warm email list when showing it this way. This becomes your control. But you should definitely run a split test and not reveal the price because that's just a basic of ecom. Never reveal price until value has been established. So split test that and see what works out best.
Gotcha. I believe that the what and correct me if I'm wrong, going forward between now and actually until the Grandmaster surrenders the baton to the Deputy Grandmaster, I will be building this via emails. Once a week email will come from the Grand Lodge itself reiterating this project. Why are we today? I'm actually going to have the guys send an email why, and then give people a heads up that we will be at this event tomorrow that we'll be selling. Now, so the why is kind of like hitting the emotional part, which is true, of the Brotherhood Fund, that we literally are thriving for zero homeless brothers, in the state of New York. We have purchase like school campuses and stuff like that so we can put people there, right? So if somebody's gonna pay for it, right? Because of that, like when it comes to split test, and I'm not advertising this, right? So how would that actually work to see, okay, price versus no price? Because do I need two links that
No, you do not. Great question. Take it back to your account. Lovely. Excuse me. You have at the very top middle your funnel URL. And that is that's the URL that you should give them. That is where the traffic should come from because you have an ad or an email or whatever it is, however you're getting people there.
Yep.
With that ad, we share this URL. So they go from ad to my URL and then they enter my funnel. Here, you'll have a split test running. So you don't ever have to worry about anything because you're sending traffic to that funnel URL. Anything that you're changing in the funnel, they don't even know it. It doesn't affect any of your links whatsoever.
Okay.
Like, let me show you how it works. We can split test this page really quick. Click your three dots on that page and then split test page. We're going to duplicate. We want to use the exact same thing. That's right. So you have an ad that you're running. 100 people or an email. You send that link. 100 people go to that link. And now they enter the funnel where they hit your split test. 50 go here, 50 go here. And now you just use your analytics. You can see quick page views and opt-in percentages, which for you are click-through percentages on a sales page. So they just send the email. They send people to this link. And all of your funnel testing happens after that. Does that make sense?
It does.
So good.
No, yeah, absolutely. Would you recommend, and I want to basically see how, me opening another workspace? I know we discussed this. I have this all under Baron of Havana. I want to isolate this, and I would like to then give access to specific work space to the marketing team within the Grand Lodge so they can also see the effects of what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I wanna
a
start
new work
separating things.
I think a new workspace would be really wise for that.
Okay.
You could give them limited access to your workspace itself, but I feel like you would just be limiting their access so hard, it might be difficult for them to like move around. So,
Yeah.
yeah, throw it in a new workspace that's clean. It only has this thing that's happened. You'll be perfect with that.
And can I
You want to make it
basically
really quick?
yeah, can we do that so I can move the funnel and I
Yes.
know that this is just that, right?
Yes. Actually, we're going to go below that very bottom left where your workspace is, Baron of Havana. Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're going to go to put your mouse on the. Oh, I have my tool. Nice. Put your mouse right there.
Okay.
And then go to team settings.
Okay.
Now we'll go to our second option, I believe. Yep. Team workspaces, left hand side.
Mm-hmm.
New workspace, top right.
Lovely.
Give it a name, whatever you'd like for it to be. Lovely. Create workspace. There we go. Now you have that new workspace. So you can see it's generating right now. What I'd really want you to do, just continue through all this. Oh, you can have your subdomain. You can change that right now if you wanted to. This would be like, it's the subdomain of the account. You know, when you make a new workspace, we give you a subdomain to do things on. You can make this whatever you want. I think Grandmaster is probably perfect for this. Huh?
Ah, yeah.
Like if you wanted it to instead be masons.clickfunnels.com.
Yeah.
You could make that be the subdomain.
Yeah. So I can yeah. So what do I do here? Click. Yes, I do.
You're probably good. You don't need to fill this out. You're good.
Oh, okay.
This
I
is
don't
just
even
really
know.
for
Yeah.
new users who don't know what they're doing yet. You know what you're doing.
So continue.
Yep.
Continue.
Just click any one. Yeah, continue. There you go. Great. Keep on
just
running through. You're fine.
Yeah, I want to get through this. I don't want to. Oh man, what was this? I hope I didn't just buy some shirts.
No, you did
you
not.
never trust ClickFunnels, man.
No, we're not doing that to you. Not a chance. So here you go. Brand new workspace. Big thing to note: your apps are not. There's no apps. It's a brand new workspace. It's a brand new thing. So if you need any apps, make sure to add those apps to this new workspace.
There's no way for me to copy like the old one just for the sake of quick. Okay. No problem. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just mirror them. That's the easiest thing.
What I want
and do I need to
here is I want you to, in your existing workspace, the original Baron of Havana, I want you to make a framework that you share with the new workspace. Have you done that before?
No, buddy. I mean, that's the whole.
Okay. Frameworks. It's not. You're gonna share the funnel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The framework is a step above that. You can share the funnel, the email sequences. If there was any courses that went along, you can share everything that goes along with that funnel. So let's go back to your other workspace really quick. You'll use your workspace at the very bottom left. Yep. This one. Yep. Baron of Havana.
And then just a quick, okay, so look at all these things here that are, I hope I don't have to, do I have to reset the payments AI now?
You would need to reset payments AI in the new workspace. Yes, you would, Vladimir.
Okay, because that's, and do I need to like now deal with NMI? Oh, the high risk process.
No. You just bring your existing payments AI setup into your new workspace.
Okay.
You've already done all that work. You can integrate the exact same payments AI, the exact same everything.
Yeah. And then would a payments AI and the guys from the payment processor, right? Because will they see any difference or they won't?
The only difference they'll see is the workspace ID.
Okay.
But that's it. Aside from that, no difference really.
Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure that I see, that I rock that boat as little as possible. As this is a high risk processor, like you get banned first and then they ask questions and things like that. So I don't want to put things in jeopardy by venturing into this. if I don't really have to. This is operationally convenient and the right thing to do, especially given that it's a beginning of the collaboration where we can take it, with marketing and everything else. I love the fact that they can, I can work on this with somebody internally from the Grand Lodge towards the same cause, but I would not want to, rock this entire structure, because without payments, I'm just
Right.
dead in
And you
the
could
water.
just give them restricted access in your other workspace. If you don't want to mess with anything, touch anything, I don't blame you on that. You have everything rocking, the partnership is working, the funnel's working. So just give them restricted access inside of the other workspace, this workspace.
Yeah. And how would I then move? I don't want to do it now, obviously, because I don't want to move the funnel and there's no payments AI there, right?
You can, that would affect nothing.
Oh, they won't? Okay.
No,
Okay.
moving their funnel from one workspace to the other would not affect anything.
No, I'm saying I don't want, because I don't have payments AI in the other workspace.
Yeah, but if you just move the funnel, that would not affect anything whatsoever. Nobody would ever even know you did that.
Okay. So how do we do that?
Well, I would want you to make a framework. So click on your frameworks app. Yes. Add new framework. Name this probably like Grandmaster Transfer or something like that.
Yep.
Great. Create the framework. Now you get to choose what thing. Yeah, you can add your funnels. You can add your workflows, any other pages. Like if you built site pages that you wanted to share over, you could. So when you choose your funnel, you're literally just going to keep using this screen here, Vladimir, and all the things that you want to send over to that new workspace, you're just toggling on here in the framework. It's going to give you one URL at the end. You just share that one URL into your other workspace. You're good to go.
You got it. Excellent. So this is, I thought creating this would have been just, duplicate and change the name kind of thing, but
Well,
since it's not,
it duplicates inside this existing workspace. It does not duplicate in another workspace. You would have to share from workspace to workspace, just like you would share a funnel with anybody. This allows you to share everything with one link, one shot, super easy.
Gotcha. I'm gonna actually, because I got so many things to actually get done as a priority. This is easy, but it's it's gonna take some time. So I will actually leave it as is for now. I'll get on it next week when the things, or when I'm in Paris, like the deal with these things. So the second question I have is, rather the third one is, do I need to, since I just bought this thing and I get the ClickFunnels, and what's the difference between $100 account and $300 account?
The amount of workspaces, the amount of domains, it's just basically just the amounts of everything.
Gotcha. Do I need to send ClickFunnels an email that I just did it, so they don't ding me $100 next month? Or they'll know now automatic? Yes.
You're good automatically. It's all going to happen automatically. You're not going to get done.
Okay. No, that's good to know. As long as I don't get charged on that, I'll also tell my accountant to keep an eye. Sometimes errors happen, and yeah, I'm all set with that. And it's 11th and 12th of May is the events, right? Because I gotta start booking hotels and stuff like that. And these are all day events
inside your course too. Don't book your hotel yet. We have an event space, and we're actually getting you prorated rooms with that hotel. You don't have to choose the hotel. You can stay anywhere you like. But the location inside, when you get in the course, we have a whole module about the class with all the information on it. But this event, it's 15 minutes from the airport in St. Louis, Missouri. So it's right there, really close, really easy. Tons of hotels around too.
Yeah, no, because I actually have so many, this points. I was gonna just, Delta points. So I that's actually a good thing you mentioned, because I was looking at a hotel that is at the airport that came up, and then I was looking at some at downtown. And I don't, I thought I didn't know which one to choose. And you would advise obviously that if these are the whole day events, right? So get there Sunday and then leave on Wednesday, right? Like so there's no overlap, there's no rush and things like that. Okay.
I would advise that because Monday is the 11th, right?
Yes, it's Monday and
So
Tuesday.
Monday we start at 8 a.m. and we are
Correct.
starting at 8 a.m. If you can get there the night before, that would absolutely be ideal. If you want to leave Tuesday night, you could if you wanted to. Normally at workshops and events like this, the last night of the event is where a lot of
Yeah.
the brainstorming
The real
happens.
thing happens. Exactly. I
Yeah,
don't want to.
but if you wanted to leave that night, you're welcome to do so.
No, I know. I don't listen. I mean, I'm not. I'm there for many reasons. One being obviously social interaction. I'm not going to be leaving, just so there's no point of me. There's no difference night versus early in the morning. I'm an entrepreneur, so I got the flexibility there. And then lastly, but we can follow up on that as the time comes. Yeah, if you guys are doing something on Sunday, like I'm pretty sure somebody will be there. Like because I don't know,
I'm
you
sure
guys want to
most people
hang
do.
out, like just
Oh yeah.
just so so I can do something with someone, instead of me just wobbling around St. Louis where I know no one.
For sure. I'm sure
Love it.
everybody's going to be there
So
Sunday doing something cool.
yeah, so I will check. I just saw that I got an email and a confirmation that I got this thing.
Nice.
So now, and I saw that Rocketeer. I was confused. I was like, what the hell's this? Like I didn't. So this thing right here. So
Yeah.
no, I'm glad that you mentioned it because I was confused whether this is a part of
Rocketeer is
this or
awesome. You're going to
yeah.
love that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And where oh, so you okay, so it's this, right? This is where I get
Yeah,
in.
there you go. Yeah.
No, I love it. Okay, so I'll follow this. I am going to, but I'm okay to sign up for like the course now, right? Like I mean, because I want to do it sooner rather than later. So this May 11th and 12th, the schedule is open right now. So I want to use
Oh, you want
this.
to register? Yes, you can register for the event right now. First thing you do. Absolutely, you can.
Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you so much, Dante. I will add a timer. I'll work on the workspace transition. And then I'm going to not do anything with ClickFunnels and, just make sure that, they don't, that we're clear. Thank you so much for all your help, Dante. And I definitely look forward to seeing you in person, man. I'll see you next week. And oh, by the way, link for next week. Are we going to get a separate
That's going to
email?
be plastered all over your course, and we also email it out every Monday and Tuesday. You're going to get it 17 different ways.
Excellent. Thank you so much, bud.
You got it, Vladimir.
And hey, guys, everybody, it's been a pleasure. I got some text messages. I definitely look forward to staying in touch with you.
100%. Looking forward to it. It's great to work with you, Vladimir. All right, and let's round it out with Orshi. Good to see you, Orshi. How can I help today?
Hi,
I
Dante.
know.
I just saw on YouTube that this is the last lesson. That's sad.
It is.
While we're at it, I actually just wanted to thank you for all your help and everything because you really like changed my trajectory, in my business. So I'm really grateful. But I do have a question while I'm at it.
Great.
Is that I set up a new domain and the emails are not sending. And I don't know what this buy more machine is. I'm a bit behind. I've been stuck in my own things. So maybe maybe you can tell me what's going on. I have no idea.
The Buy More machine is the e-com track of OFA. So Trey is
That's not
still
me.
working with ClickFunnels. He's still training our funnel hackers, and we're doing it in Buy More machine. I don't yet know what I'm doing for our experts. I love doing these coaching. I love being available and a resource, and I love helping everybody. But I don't yet know how I'm going to do that. Like I haven't come up with a new challenge. I haven't come up with a new training or coaching or anything like that for our experts. So Buy More Machine is e-com only. I don't think that really works out for you. You're pretty much expert only. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do in the future. All I know is ClickFunnels loves our experts, and we love training our experts. So we are working on and we are going to come up with something in the future.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You got it.
So I set up a new domain and a new email address. And for some reason, okay, so I wanted to show you that it's not working, but now with the new interface, I'm a bit confused. So I made another draft.
Okay.
And I wanted to show you, but now it's not letting me. I edit
Well,
here.
I think it's under your sending tab to the right-hand side. Go to sending and then edit.
Oh, okay. So, this is my new email, this one. This
Okay.
is for my membership, and it just doesn't send. So I've been using my course email instead.
Okay. That's interesting. Go to your workspace settings, bottom left. Yeah, great. Then
Yeah,
email.
I can show you. It looks okay. Everything was looking fine.
Your email addresses.
Oh,
Let's go to that new one at the bottom and settings on it. Oh, you have to set up what's the username of the inbox? Is it Orshi at Orshi Circle?
yeah, I bought it on Gmail, but it should be
Cool.
this.
So the email is Orshi at OrshiCircle.com. Yes?
Yeah.
Great. Update that. I want to make sure it's stuck. So reload the browser page really quick. Lovely. Okay, go back down to the settings of that. Yes?
No.
Interesting. Interesting.
I can get with support if it's.
Well, what's happening when you send your broadcast? Is it literally
It just
saying
doesn't. I never send a broadcast. I try to just send tests and they just never send.
like did ClickFunnels tell you it was sent and it just never arrived in the inbox, or ClickFunnels
Exactly.
said it was?
Yeah, ClickFunnels said it was sent and then it didn't arrive.
Did you check the spam and promotions folder of that inbox?
Yes. And the other thing is now Gmail doesn't even have those. They changed something, and at least on mine, I just get everything in my main email. I no longer have folders.
Oh, that's interesting. Give me 2 seconds. I have to step away. I'll be right back. I want to
No
look into this.
problem.
Okay, I am back. Can we try this again? Let's go back to your broadcasts. Yep, back top left. That's perfect. Okay, can you just actually back on your breadcrumbs?
Oh.
Great. Duplicate that broadcast for me. Okay, go to that top one, our copy, and let's click into that. Okay, scroll me down. Go to your audience. Your recipients are 91 right now, so let's go edit that.
Okay, yeah, because it's just waitlist people, but we can change that.
Yes.
Should I just take it out?
Yeah, go
Or-
ahead. Close that out. Yep. I want to send this email to me. Right now, since we took off that filter, it would email to your whole list. We don't want that. Just hit back on the breadcrumbs for me.
We can just
Go
make
back.
a quick broadcast just for you if you want.
Yeah, but I don't think, is my contact in your account?
It used to be, unless you unsubscribe, then.
No, I shouldn't have. Let's create that broadcast then.
I'll just send you a random one.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Everything looks so different.
It does.
Testing. Okay.
You don't
Next,
even
right?
need preview. Yep, next. Okay.
And then I just
Yep, let's add a filter. Email address is, and then do CF test Dante.
all one like this.
Yep, at gmail.com. Apply. One person, that's me. Great. Go ahead. Oh,
But then we
topic.
haven't
We need a topic. Just make it general.
here. Oh yeah.
Yep.
And we
General.
haven't put in the new email. This is sending from my old email. Is that
We'll
in
be
the
able to
next step?
choose that on step 3, or sending details.
Okay.
There we go. Yep. Great. We want to send it immediately. Love that. Next. Review is fine. Goes just to me. One recipient. So it's not hitting your list. Only me. Great. Broadcast was scheduled. And that should send because we chose send immediately. Scroll down. Let me just see in our sending to the right-hand side. Send immediately. Okay, smart sending was on. But for one person, that really shouldn't matter.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Complete.
It's completed. Okay. Let's see. I got you. We're right here. Well, it's
Okay.
not going to let me show, but I got
That's
it.
okay.
Testing with the template, and this showed up in my promotions. It's in my promotions tab.
Okay.
So this is a new email. What I
Can you
want you
please
to
respond so I can
yes,
so
yes,
I can
yes.
get out of the promotions?
Thank you for reminding me of that. Otherwise, I might not have. Okay, here. And there's my star.
Thank
Gotcha.
you so much.
Here,
Amazing.
did you set up your records, your DKIM, your DMARC, your SPF?
For this one, I don't think I had to because I did it with Gmail. Before I had a hard time with the previous email because I bought it on some random, I don't know where. But this
Yep.
one I did Gmail and it was much easier to set up.
Okay, cool. So you probably did. I saw your settings too. It looks like you did. This happens even with a new email. Even when you put the right records in, you're always going to put in spam or promotions right at the beginning. Gmail is trying to protect their reputation. I'd love for you to send this email to a couple of your friends, like 5 of your friends, and then have them click the star on the email and have them reply to the email. That'll probably, just 5 signals, that'll probably be enough to get you out of promotions and into the inbox. But that's all this comes down to, is getting more people to engage with the email. So while you're in promotions, by the way, best practice is on your thank you page to put something on your thank you page like, thank you, congratulations, you're in, and then email instructions. We've already sent you an email. If you don't see it, please check spam and promotions. If you find us there, click the little star so you don't miss any of the amazing updates we have coming your way. You get a couple of your friends to do that, a couple of your customers to do that, and you're right in the inbox.
Okay, great. Amazing.
Cool.
I can do that for sure. Maybe last time I tried to send it, it was still too new.
That
And
is
maybe that's
possible.
why it didn't
Double check
populate.
your promotions, though. It might just be sitting in promotions. You didn't see it.
Okay, I will check.
Cool.
Okay, last question is
Sure.
that, so I started my membership I have 8 members. Good enough
Nice.
for now. Better
Congrats.
than nothing. And my next thing I want to do will be events. How do I start planning events? Like, or I don't know. Like, where do I even begin? That's
You want to
my.
do your own events?
Yes, not big ones, I don't think. I would prefer, I think, higher ticket events with fewer people rather than huge masses.
In your area?
Yeah, in Hungary.
Okay. The first thing to come up with for your event is how many people you want in the event. Like, what's your goal?
Okay.
If you don't want 2,000 people, that's great to know. So, like, of your list, how many people do you want? Do you want 50? Do you want 100? Do you want 200? Do you want 500? Like, you need to know how many people you want because that really dictates the spaces that you can even use. So once you find that, start reaching out to spaces in your area. Are people going to have to fly in for this kind of thing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool.
I don't think so.
Then you'll probably want something kind of centralized for everybody then. If they were flying in, you want something near the airport. That way people can
Okay.
just Uber and not have to worry about cars. But for you, identify how many people you want at the event. Then go find spaces that could facilitate those people and just start having conversations with them. Like, for the event, do they have the equipment that you need set up, like lights, microphones, screens, things of that nature? Do they have that, or will you need to bring that in? So start calling, figure out what people have, and then what would the deal be, right? Like, let's say they have an event space. A lot of times we can get the space for free, is what it comes down to. Let's say they have an event space and they have a room and they have a whiteboard or they have a screen, they have lights, they have microphones, they have a sound system, they have all the stuff you would need. A lot of times they'll let you use all that completely for free if all the food that you buy and the drinks that you buy from the restaurant itself.
Okay.
So identify how many people that you actually want to serve, find the event spaces that will allow you to actually serve those people, and then see what kind of deals you can make with them. That's it.
Okay.
That's literally how you find your space.
Okay. And the last thing I wanted to tell you, my husband keeps giving me notes. You can come on the damn call. He's gonna come on the call for once.
Come on with it, hubby.
So he wanted me to tell you that oof, lights.
Oh, if he gets on the call, we need the big lights. I see how it goes. Okay. What's up, my man? Good to see you.
Man,
He always
I've been waiting to talk to you, Dante. Man, your energy in these calls. I always tell Orshi, this guy is changing lives. Man, we owe you so much, man.
Oh, that's awesome. I appreciate the kind words. What's your name?
Priyesh.
Priyesh. I appreciate the kind words, man. I really do.
No, it's true. It's true. So he wanted me to tell you that through all my like my social media game that I've been playing, finally for the first time I actually reached out to dental places because I have to fix my teeth and I got a deal. So it's not ClickFunnels related, but it is related to all the work we've done in here. So I'm really grateful.
Oh, that's amazing. Congratulations, Orshi. Congratulations, guys. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss this space for sure.
I am too, especially sitting here in the moment right now. I'm going to miss getting to work with the yous of the world tremendously. And I just want to commend you guys. I gave you a lot of really tough homework. I gave you a lot of really tall tasks. Pretty much nothing that I asked you to do was easy. And you guys have done everything. And you've done it really, really well with passion and conviction. So I'm crazy proud of you. And I hope you guys are proud as well.
And I hope you guys bring ClickFunnels to Europe for an event because all the events are in America and some of us need visas there. So it's not so easy, you know?
It's funny you say
But
that.
there are a lot of funnel hackers here too who will definitely take part.
Yes, there are. We're talking about going global, so hopefully EU is in the roadmap.
Okay, amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing. Okay,
Well, guys,
that's all for me for today.
it really has been a pleasure to work with you. I'm going to miss you tremendously. And keep your eye out. When we come up with the new plan on how we're going to serve our experts like yourself, I promise you won't be able to miss the announcement. Just keep your eyes out for it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
You guys are more than welcome. Thank you for being here, and thank you for doing the work.
Thank you for all the help.
My pleasure. All right, guys, we are at the point. I really am going to miss this. I really am going to miss this tremendously. I've told you guys a lot. I don't do this because I have to. I do this because I want to, and that's true. And I don't mean to say this braggadociously, but like what Priyaz just said, isn't he a kid's amazing? Holy cow, making me miss mine. But like what Priyaz just said, the energy that we bring to the shows every day, it's because I get to work with real people, and this is your livelihood, and this is your business, and this is what you do to keep a roof over your head and tires under your feet, and like live the lives that you live every single day. It's a really big deal what we do every single day here. It has massive importance, and that's not lost on us, right? Although OFA is being sunset, and although these calls specifically are not going to be around, we have not at all forgotten about our experts. And this week has been a real week of reflection for me as I look back at the One Funnel Away Challenge and all the iterations that we've gone through and all the success that we have been able to get people to have. Like the first time you make your first dollar online, that's no laughing matter. That's no little joke. There's a lot of work that goes into that. And a lot of people have tried, and not all people have been successful. So to be able to see the amount of progress that we've been able to help people make in their lives is incredible. OFA used to be a part of colleges back in the day. There was a select few colleges in Boise that we gave the One Funnel Away Challenge to their marketing departments, and people's entire college curriculum, their whole semester was learning and doing the things in the One Funnel Away Challenge. And it's really cool. A lot of those kids that took that class in college have grown up, have graduated, and they are running their own successful businesses. So One Funnel Away has served the market, the entire market, in a way that pretty much no other challenge ever has. And I don't know if any other challenge ever will. It's got results that were unfathomable, unconscious. And that's what ClickFunnels is addicted to. That is what we like. So I don't know what it's going to look like, but I assure you, all of you experts, this is not the last time that we're going to speak. This is not the last thing that ClickFunnels is going to build and make for you, specifically for you. So although I don't know what it looks like, I am very excited for the future, and I am very excited to be able to be with you guys again in a coaching call of some sort, however it's going to look. What I do know is that it will be fire, and it will have success, especially if we have great rock stars like you joining the call that are going to actually do the things that we tell them to do. If that's the case, then there's no way we don't have success. Success becomes inevitable, and I'm really, really excited for that. So for the final day and the final time, I would like to remind you that small hinges swing big doors, and comparison is the thief of all joy. As you look at your life, as you look at the wins that you have in your every day, please do not compare those to the wins of others that you might look up to or might be at the place that you want to get to. Remember, small hinges swing big doors, and they had a win just like yours back in the day when they were first starting out. There's no difference between them. So you've had big wins this week. You've done big things this month. Please, I implore you, take some time this weekend to celebrate yourself. Find somebody who knows how to celebrate you. Not selfishly, but selflessly, just all about you, and can actually celebrate the wins that you're having in your life. Find that person and go take them out to a dinner. Go climb a mountain with a bottle of champagne. Go buy an old car and enter a demolition derby. I don't know how you like to celebrate, but however it is that you like to celebrate, find somebody that can celebrate you and go celebrate these small wins, because these small wins will swing the big door of success that you chase every single day. Lastly, I want to remind you to practice unrelenting forgiveness of self. Far too often, we are our worst critics. We are our biggest enemies. And far too often, we are the ones who hold ourselves back, whether it's because we're scared of how people are going to look at us or what people might say of us, or a lot of times just fear of failure. When we have those things, we do not act unabashedly. Unabashedly meaning without fear of what others may think, without feeling embarrassed, without feeling fear. And we can't win if we don't go for the win, right? If you go for second place, you're never going to win. So I want to remind you to act unabashedly, to act unfearfully, to market boldly, to sell confidently. And we really do that by having an unrelenting forgiveness of self. Allow yourself to make a mistake, because every mistake we make is something we tried. And it's really the mistakes we make that get us closer to the gold mines, to the real explosions that we're all here looking for every single day. If you make an offer and that offer doesn't convert like crazy on day one, that does not mean you're a failure of a person. And that does not mean the market doesn't like you. Far too often, people will not make that offer. They will not run that ad. They will not make that social media post simply because of fear of what others might think. Remember, always, there is somebody out there that needs to hear the message that you have to share. And don't forget that statues are erected for contrarians, not for the ones who go with the flow, not for the ones who say the same thing as mainstream. Statues across the world are constructed for the contrarians, the people that go against the flow, the people that have the opposite message. You are those people in many ways, and hopefully one day a statue is erected in your name. So don't be afraid to go out there. Don't be afraid to be yourself, who you actually are, and do not ever allow yourself to live in fear. With that being said, for the sad last time, I will sign off from the One Funnel Away Challenge. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your weekend. You celebrate with somebody boldly this weekend on the wins that you have had so far. Next week, we will not have coaching, but everybody has my email. We are all now lifelong friends. I hope you consider me that way. Feel free to reach out anytime. And if I can weasel my way into any other coaching calls, I guarantee you I will be doing that. So hopefully I'll at least see you guys streaming on some sort of social media at some point in the very near future. But big love for all of you guys. I'm really proud of everything you've done here. And I'm really proud for all the works that you are going to do. I will let you guys go for now. Have an amazing rest of your day.